Hello YouTube. I want to make a quick overview and a little review of the also popular and expensive Asus ROG PG279Q. This is the model with the IP or AHV IPS, I think that's what they're called. 1440p, 144 Hz refresh rate. 4 milliseconds response time. Actually, it's 4 point something milliseconds response time. I can show you this. And because TFT Central, it's also the reason why I bought this screen, where they made a review of this one. They tested the response time and everything on it. I just want to say I can notice the difference between 1 millisecond response time and 4 milliseconds response time, because when you know the response times of this screen, they tell you that you can change it in the menu. Back here you have like a little, I cannot pivot it because I have the camera management there. Oh, let me see. See, I like there's some buttons back here. You see that? I don't know. Okay, you can see, you can look it up. You push it in, and then there's a 3D button. You can push down, up, left, and right. Left is accident. That's what happened. There's overclocking. Now, first things, you maybe have heard that this screen has backlit bleed. So I bought this one very late in the production line, so that I almost have no backlight bleeding. But I do have a dead pixel. It is right. Let me see where it is. See, this one focuses. Maybe you can see it. It's right in the middle of the screen, this dark spot there. You can see it. It's a little bit darker than the rest. I don't think the camera will focus on this. And this one was not there from the beginning. The dead pixel came after I overclocked this one because I wanted to play around with it, and I overclocked it to 165 Hertz. And after I've done that, I got a dead pixel up there. I bet that pixel was not good. And then it just got destroyed after 165 Hertz, trying to keep up with it, too much electricity. So if you have this screen, don't overclock it to 65 Hertz. It's, first of all, you decrease the response time, so you have a longer, no, you increase the response time. And it's not good, man. Don't do it. You don't need it anyways. There's those modes. I use them quite a lot. Scenery mode for games like SimCity, racing mode for GTA 5, cinema mode for movies, RTS RPG for League of Legends. I don't play FPS. I did some death matches in GTA 5. I don't remember if I used this one, and of course the sRGB mode. And there's the blue light filter. I use this one in the night before I go to sleep. It's color changes. You can also change the colors. Let me see if I go custom search Asus PG27. Maybe it shows. Yeah, there it goes. See, they tested everything here about this introduction, blah 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 blah. You can go on lag. You can see the total input lag is like 4 milliseconds. They actually tested, but before I had the Asus VG248H, you know, the one with 144 FPS, 24-inch TN panel, which has 11 seconds response time. And the 4PH4, no, not this one, but it's way over VG48H. No, I know, but anyways. So this is lag if you put it to the lowest settings. I do have a little bit of motion blur from it. I can see it, but it doesn't bother me. It's good enough. There's also the guy on YouTube. What is his name? Rage Critters UK. He had the TN panel and this panel with AHBPS, and he could notice the difference between the response times of those. I can do it too. This is for more response time comparisons. Now I wanted the, was it this one here? Yeah, like normal. When you leave the OD, I'll show you this one, game visual. The image, the OD, you put this one to off, then it has like 6 or 7 milliseconds response time. You can see they have it on OD normal. OD extreme brings it down to quite a average. Man, I should have studied this a little bit before and organize this one a little bit more. But anyways, you can look it up here. I will tell it to you because I still remember. There's the audio. If you leave it to normal, you have like almost 5 milliseconds response time, which is okay. It's nothing to complain about. And the total input lag is also 5 milliseconds. That's more important. The input lag is more important than the response time. Of course, if you have both to 1 milliseconds, that's perfect, but that's not going to happen. You can have this one on extreme, which brings the input lag and the response time about like half milliseconds or a little bit more, almost 1 milliseconds down to 4 milliseconds. But you can notice that the overall quality of the picture, of the colors and everything is a little bit off. The quality, the RTS overshoot. I don't really know what it is, but the colors are not as accurate as they should be. And on this mode, it's quite insane. On this mode here, it's almost 100%. Right, this one here, the colors are 100% right. If you want to watch movies, you can turn it off. You have even better quality of the movie. It's nice to look at, and you have the normal. But if you switch around between these two, if you play on extreme, your eyes get tired. They're more fatigued, man. It's almost like a hassle to play video games, man. Just leave it on normal, and you're perfectly fine to go. Of course, I use the display port. HDMI, you could plug in like Xbox or PlayStation 4. And then of course languages, OSD options, transparency, this is for this one here. Then OSD timeout, it's basically self-explanatory. I don't know what keylog does, who the fuck needs that? You can see that. Oh yeah, and then I also show light motion is this light here. It's pretty annoying because when you turn it off, it's off. But I want it on. But when the screen goes off, it like breathes. So during the night, it's always on. Oh no, wait. Yeah, so I have to turn it off, the screen completely off, and then it goes off. But if I want the screen to be in standby mode, and then it's breathing, so I don't need to turn off the screen every night and every morning. It's quite annoying. And also, if you don't have the light motion on, if you turn the screen on and off, it takes forever. But if you have this one, it goes instantly on and off. If you have this one off, it still goes like this. But then if you leave it off for a little bit longer, then the Asus ROG logo comes in and the screen like boots up almost. Then there's the volume, like those standard inbuilt speakers, pretty terrible. But you could use them in emergency cases. I don't know, it was the deep sleep, I think. So I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, never mind. Then there's also those buttons here. This is for exit. Then there's gaming mode. You have the crosshair in the middle. For some games you don't have a crosshair right here. You could cheat a little bit, but I remember back in the days when some people, they had like duct tape. They put like a cross here with a little duct tape or something. It's the same basically. It's not cheating. And then there's of course a timer. It goes from 90 minutes. I wish I could do this one, like I could put like a specific time, like 33 minutes, for example. I don't think I can do that. For example, in GTA 5, when I deliver my cars and then they goes on cooldown, and then they're on cooldown for like 70 minutes. I would like to know when I can deliver the next cars, but it doesn't let me do that. I use the FPS counter. This is 144 frames, but if you go like in a game and desync is on, the counter is accurate and it counts up and down. The GTA goes from 60 to something. The G-Sync is active from 30 FPS up to 165 FPS, but 144 when you listen to me. And there's like you can change the frequencies here. I don't know, but you leave it at 144 hertz anyways all the time. That's about this, about the inside. The design is pretty good. The bezels are slim. Not terribly, not super slim, but not terribly big. It's okay, they don't annoy anybody, it's really good. Yeah, little nice logo here in Chrome, it's okay. There's the DisplayPort logo, the HDMI logo is official. G-Sync, this thing is a little bit big, but yeah, the screen is also pretty big. I like it. I like the stand. Could be smaller, but you can route the cable underneath the sides so that you can hide them here pretty good. I can also use this one, put it like this. You can see it goes underneath there. A little bit you have height adjustment. So that you can also flip the screen like this, you know. But I have the cable management pretty tight here. I have to fix this so the cable doesn't come down here, but it goes down up here, so it hides. My MP3 player here, I charge it every day. It goes up there. There's a USB 3.0 input. One cable goes from here to the PC. Then you have two USB 3 outputs here. One goes in here, and the other one, I think I have a USB cable there. That was where the other one goes. We have electricity cable in. There's also a power brick, a pretty small one. It's a small one. It's about this size. I can't show you because it's underneath there, maybe. Yeah, I don't bother showing you that shit. Yeah, then you have the display port, the HDMI port, you have the sound, a 3.5 in, this one here. You could plug this one in the screen and you can have the sound come over the display port inside the screen and then outside in your speakers. Or you could also have, I'm not sure if it works with the microphone, but I don't think so. But you could use the HDMI cable, and then you would need an extra 3.5 millimeter port from the PC to the screen and then out from the screen to your speakers, to headphones or whatever. In terms of picture quality, it's amazing. The viewing angles are insane. There's as good as an IPS. The colors are really nice. It's an 8-bit panel. It's really good for watching movies and everything. I hate the TN, the gray stuff from it. I hate it so much. I was on a LAN party here at university and people were playing on their TN screens and it looked terrible, man. Also, they don't clean their screens. It was disgusting how their screens look. But sure, I prefer this one. It's expensive, but it's worth it. And since at the moment there's nothing else out there that beats this screen in picture quality and gaming performance and collaboration, like both, you just have to pay the price for it. There's of course there's new ones, and from competitions from Acer, there's the competition. It's the same panel, it's all the fucking same. Just the stand is different, and from the reviews, the stand and the tilt and pivot and everything is so smooth and so good build quality on this one. So I decided for this one. It was just 100 kronas more. Yeah, I really recommend this screen. When I go on here now, since Asus, they have like new screens. What is this? Yeah, the new screen is coming out. The Asus works with PG279Q, 144 Hz and 4K resolution and HDR support. This one has not HDR support, but it's still an 8-bit panel. So the pictures, the quality, the color quality is really good. And quantum dot. What was quantum dot again? I don't know. But it's better picture. So I want to buy this one. Look, the stand is also nicer. The logo down there is like unnecessary, I'm not sure, whatever. Then there's also the AOC, they made them new ones. They also make with the same panel, they also make one with G-Sync. There's also one with FreeSync from AOC. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Or what did I wanted to say? What else did I wanted to say? I don't know. Yeah, just thanks for watching.